Hi and welcome. My name's Tolan and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to look at how to move between one tab in a dialog box to the next tab, essentially the tab on your right. We're going to achieve this by using the Control key and the Tab key on your keyboard. And so with that, let's get started. I'm going to open up Excel by clicking on the icon, and then I'm going to launch the font dialog box by clicking this little icon here underneath font. Once we have this, we can think a little bit about our last two videos. In the earlier video, we looked at pressing Tab, which would allow us to move in this direction, or Shift Tab, which would allow us to move in this direction within a single individual plane. Now, certain dialog boxes will have these individual sections, such as font, border, fill, protection. These are often called tabs. So if you want to move from one, let's call it dialog box tab, to the next dialog box tab, you can do this by pressing the Control key and the Tab key on your keyboard. This would move you one tab or one group to your right. So if we want to go from border to fill, we press the Control key and then the Tab key on our keyboard. This would move us to this Fill tab, or this fill grouping of items. If we want to move within the individual items here in our Fill section, we would press the Tab key and it would move in between these individual items. If we want to again move from Fill to Protection, we would press the Control key and the Tab key. While we hold the Control key, every time we press the Tab key, it would move in between these individual sections, going from our left part towards our right portion of this dialog box. So you could, of course, use your mouse and your cursor each time you left click an individual tab or one of these sections. It would change and move towards that individual group. In our next video, we'll look at using the keyboard shortcut of Ctrl-Shift-Tab, which will allow us to use our keyboard to move to the leftmost or the left next item. So we could go from fill to border by pressing Ctrl-Shift-Tab. So check that out in our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.